Today we're going to be talking about things you need to do in guns and augments you need to unlock before ASTRA MALORUM does release tomorrow. Again, this video is including guns, augments, and also strategies that's going to allow you to even remotely make this close to being possible before ASTRA does release. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. Want to unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP? Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Be sure to use code SPAZEL for 5% off and check out their current Black Friday sale to earn up to 60% off for a limited time only. Now, there's so many good guns inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies. Pretty much every single one of them is viable for anything you want to do. But going into an unknown map and completing an unknown Easter egg and fighting an unknown boss, we don't really know the difficulty level that it's going to take until we all try it at least once. So while we don't have much time until ASTRA MALORUM does release, I think these three weapons are going to be your best bet to try and level up before the new DLC drops. That way you're kind of set up and prepared damage wise and just kind of ready to fight the boss with a somewhat very good meta weapon. Of course, the wonder weapon usually takes a place in this, so we don't really know the boss fight, how it's going to be dependent. Maybe we can use a regular gun, kind of like how Patient 13 was. Maybe we have to use the wonder weapon. We don't know yet. First up is going to be the DS-20 Mirage. Now, this is an assault rifle that is absolutely nasty. I think it is the strongest assault rifle inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies. I definitely recommend leveling this thing up, and whether you get it to max or you don't, it is always going to be a good gun. Something about this weapon is so awesome because you need absolutely zero attachments for this thing to be absolutely sick. Here on screen, I obviously have my build, so I definitely recommend copying it down if you can get this thing to max, but this thing will never let you down inside of boss fights, fighting zombies, fighting Xerxes, or fighting any other enemy inside of zombies. The next weapon I recommend leveling up as soon as possible is going to be the Akita. Now, I know some of these guns are no-brainers and most of you guys know about them, but for the beginners out there or for the people who haven't really played much Black Ops 7, this shotgun is a full auto shotgun that pretty much acts like the Maelstrom, and it is extremely good. Although, I will admit this probably will never be good in the boss fight, especially if it's like Ashes of the Damned where he's flying around or you got some range between you and the boss. This won't be good, but this will be good for the elite kills, grinding that, killing zombies, killing hordes, going through the steps. It's going to make it extremely easy to do that. So in a sense, it's going to be really good for the Easter egg and all around just good for the map, whether it's going to high rounds or just trying to go from, say, round 1 to 20. It's always going to be a good shotgun to use. And I mean, come on. Who doesn't like shotguns? Now, these guns are in no specific order whatsoever. They're just the three guns that I definitely recommend you use as soon as you possibly can. But next up on our list is the M34 Nova line. Now, this is a 2-round burst marksman rifle, has amazing damage, good fire rate, but if you haven't used this, you don't know, but there's a special pack-a-punch ability whenever you use this weapon. You pack-a-punch it, it turns full auto, and it is extremely strong. The fire rate is something that an SMG would have, but the damage is one of the top damage guns for a full auto weapon inside of zombies. So this thing absolutely rips, even at health cap. So I would honestly recommend maxing this before you do max the other two, as this is going to be a good range weapon as well as a good horde, elite killer, just absolutely amazing all around the board for the M34 Nova line. Just something I recommend. Now, if you have any good tips or tricks that you want to let people know down in the comment section below to maybe help some others out, feel free to in the comment section, whether it's augments, guns, ways to do things, whatever it is, possibly inside of zombies, put it down in the comment section. Now, before we hop inside of the farms I would like to use or that I would recommend you guys using, I do want to go over the augments that I do want you guys to try and research. Now, augment research takes ages. So although there's so many things you can do and so many good perks and augments you can actually research, I don't want to put all of them in a certain order or put 8 of them on here because let's be real, between now this video getting uploaded and by the time ASTRA comes out, you're not maxing all these out. So first I would recommend obviously getting Juggernog fully maxed if you don't have it maxed. The Shake It Off, the Iron Core, and then obviously the extra slot are definitely very good augments. I usually like to run Iron Core. It basically increases your health when all of your plates are broken. So it gives you basically another 100 HP, which is very nice because a lot of times sometimes in boss fights, you lose all your plates, or maybe you don't get plates dropped, whatever it is, but the game automatically gives you an extra 100 HP. Now, of course, equipping the second minor augment is going to be very, very good. You could rock, say, hard-earned plates, and you could rock retaliation, or shake it off and hard-earned plates, or durable plates and hard-earned plates to make your plates absolutely insane health. But that's truly up to you. But I would recommend Juggernog. Now, I would recommend going ahead and getting Quick Revive done if you didn't play Black Ops 6, especially because Equivalent Exchange is one of the best augments inside of Black Ops 7. Pretty much, if you go down, say with a ray gun, and kill a zombie, you get revived, and you keep all of your perks, including Quick Revive. So you pretty much can have 3 self-revives and keep all your perks without losing a single self-revive. And then also, you get the Emergency Medical Kit, which is a minor augment that makes you craft 4 self-revives. So in total, you can already have 7 terms or times you can revive yourself inside of zombies, which is absolutely unreal. And then of course, if you grinded camos, I would recommend doing fireworks. It's really up to you, your augment combos that you want to run. I like to run Firewheel, but it doesn't really matter. This ammo mod is the best ammo mod inside of Black Ops 7, and it's going to help you kill hordes, elites, everything. It's just going to be a super helpful ammo mod to do. I wanted to kind of include an ammo mod on this just so, you know, you guys kind of got a good ammo mod for yourself. And then finally, we're going to be doing Ether Shroud, of course. Pretty self-explanatory. It is very, very good for boss fights. You basically can cloak yourself and the zombies don't attack you or nothing. So it's really, really good for that. If you don't have that fully researched, I would recommend take a little bit of time, try and get that up there a little bit. But without further ado, now that we know the augments, now that we know the guns, let's hop inside of Ashes of the Damned and let's go ahead and do some farms. Let's do it. So we're going to be doing 2 legit strategies and 2 that aren't so legit that are probably going to be patched with Season 1. So I wanted to kind of include some that are pretty much just strategies or farming strategies. That way you guys don't have to watch this video and then worry that tomorrow you won't be able to do it, whether or not you'll get time to play ASTRA when it drops. Whatever it is, I wanted to include both sides of the line. Now, first, we're going to start out in spawn. We're just going to go ahead and kind of get some things rolling. Of course, we'll probably end up using Toxic Growth because, frankly, that's getting nerfed with the Season 1 update. These little guys, they are no longer going to be as good as they are right now. So I definitely recommend using them as much as possible because more than likely, you probably won't much after Season 1. For these farm strategies, I'm going to run through them fairly fast just so you guys don't have to waste too much time trying to figure out what to do. I'm going to go through the 2 legitimate ones that are just straight up farms that I would recommend as very, very fast weapon XP as well as easy XP to get your augments. Now the first one is going to be over in Blackwater Lake. Now for this one, I'm sure most of you guys know, just head up, go into the speed cola room, and now you only have a access right here where zombies can get you. So you can just sit right here and easily farm these headshots, easily farming weapon XP, and of course easily farming XP towards your augments or just spending a decent amount of time in game and being fairly safe. Now, if you already have these guns maxed, you don't need to do weapon XP, then yes, you can use the wonder weapon to get the augment XP. You don't have to use a specific gun to get augment XP. You don't have to use a specific gun for anything other than if you're trying to level it up, of course. But if you don't have these weapons done, I would very much recommend getting them done, as it's a very, very easy thing to do, and it helps you a lot, especially when a new map comes out that, let's be real, we're stepping into the unknown. And after Ashes of the Damned's boss fight, it's a little scary, especially now. Of course, this works forever as long as you can keep up with the zombies coming. It's really no big deal. You can sit in the very back side of this room or whatever and easily farm your critical kills. Now, a little bit of a bonus strategy. If you did not know, you could just basically jump out of this window and there's going to be a hay bale just right out here, and you can just hop up on it and the zombies will only jump up right here. So you can just sit here and farm headshots as well. In case you get in a sticky spot while you're up there, you can just hop down here and easily farm the kills just the same. For our next legitimate farm that you can use for whatever purposes you want to do, that's not going to get patched. It's literally just a spot. You're just going to make your way to Ashwood and just come over here by the sniper rifle, and you can just chill all the way here in the back, and all the zombies are just going to funnel in right here to you, making it very, very easy for you to grind your critical kills. Now for this, if you're going to go to super high rounds, I would recommend Toxic Growth, of course. Same with the other one. If you're going to go to real high rounds with your regular gun, which in terms of weapon XP, there's no falling off. Now player XP, it does fall off off after like 32-ish, 35-ish. So you kind of got to take into account for that, but not in terms of weapon XP. So this is another very, very good one. Of course, Xursa will spawn in, but he can spawn right there for you, so you don't really have to worry about it. He'll just run up the steps, and you can kill him, honestly, before he even gets up to you, which is very, very nice, especially with fireworks help or napalm, whatever it is you want to use. He's very, very weak to napalm, so that will help with these strategies a little bit, just making it a little bit easier for you so you can get this grind done stress-free, or I guess I should say very little to none stress. So those are the two legitimate farms I would recommend doing, and kind of camping spots you can do to just easily grind headshots or whatever it is that you want to do. Now let's get into the two that are going to be patched that I would just honestly recommend firsthand. There's so many of them, so it's hard to pick from, so I honestly just picked the easiest ones to get into. Of these two, I would genuinely be extremely surprised if you guys didn't know these, or some of you didn't know any of these, but we're going to be doing the box strategy. You can just go behind this box right here, and none of the zombies will hit you, making it to where you're practically in God mode to the zombies, of course. Now, the bear will indeed kill you, so you got to be a little bit careful, and his bees will hit you. So whenever he spawns in, you got to make it a point to take him down, of course. See, we only have a little bit of ammo left, which is unfortunate. We got to go ahead and hop out of it so we can go grab some more ammo. But we'll hop back in it before we do kill the bear, so I can show you guys what it's like with the bear being around. But if you are going to sit in the box strategy, I would recommend having toxic growth, of course, maybe putting it over here or whatever. I wouldn't recommend putting it just right there. I'm pretty sure that allows it to throw meads, or allows the zombies to throw meads, which can be pretty annoying and can kill you very, very fast. So just be careful. I can't believe we couldn't just jump through that window right there. We can just kill these zombies. It's very, very easy. Just come to the edge and just go behind these boxes and you'll see. Now, of course, we got the bees doing damage, so we just need to go ahead and take down this Xursa, so we can just shoot him. He'll push you out. Again, you got to be careful when he's around, but whenever he's not spawned in, it's pretty much a God mode farm. You're not going to get hit by Ravagers right here. You're not going to get hit by nothing. So this is going to be patched in Season 1. Use it, take advantage of it before it is, especially if you're trying to grind this. If you do get hit by meat, you're not in the right spot. You got to move around a little bit. Then you'll kind of grasp it a little bit, and you'll kind of realize where you kind of need to stand. It'll make it extremely easy for you. Like right there, we're getting hit. Let's just move back a little bit, move to the left, go over. Okay, we fell off. No big deal. We'll just reposition. Again, we can just walk back over here and then kind of just come behind it. Now, it's nice to kind of get set up with it on a zombie round. That way you kind of know, right? So we're here. We get hit. We can just move back a little bit, and there we go. We're in it. Bam. Now we can just easily farm these critical kills. Again, I'm sure most of you guys know this strategy, so I'm not really trying to claim that it's new. I'm just reminding you, or maybe letting some of the beginners know, if you plan on hopping on before ASTRA MALORUM does drop to try and grind out some things to kind of prep. This is another very good thing that you can do right now, but again, it's going to be patched tomorrow, so take advantage of it tonight while you still can. But without further ado, let's get on to our last and final farm that I would 100% recommend for getting these guns leveled up and getting these augments grinded out. As our last and final one, this one's pretty easy to do. It doesn't really require too much effort. All you're going to do is just bring this truck kind of up here and kind of park the hood by where that fence is right there, and then we're just going to jump up here. Now, if the zombies jump right here, you're not entirely having your truck in the right position. So just hop in it, back it up a little bit. You kind of just want it to be about where it kind of starts the ramp almost. And then once you do get it in the right position, if I can evade these zombies for a second, I really should have turned off the rampage inducer to show these, but we can hop up here. And there we go. We can kill that zombie right there. But as you guys can see, we now pretty much have our own little pile up farm right here that we can pretty much just kill these guys. And to be quite honest with you, we probably could scoot the truck back just a little bit more to make it a little bit easier on us, because we do have an enemy down at the back. So that would probably be a little bit better. So let's hop in it, back it up just a tad, and then we can hop back out, and then we can kind of get back in it. Let's just kill that zombie and then jump up here. Now, with this strategy, you will have some zombies at the start of the rounds jump right there, so just be ready to kind of kill them. It's super easy, super self-explanatory. You can even put a freaking toxic growth, I'm pretty sure, right there, just to kind of help you. But as you can see, you'll pretty much just kind of have your own little farm. Now, I haven't done this much, so I kind of forget how it is with the Xursa. I'm pretty much going to be honest, the Xursa will probably damage you, right? Most of these he does. So I would recommend just killing him, focusing him whenever he spawns in. But there you go. You can go ahead and just farm critical kills very, very easily right here, or just farm that XP. Now, that really wraps it up for this video, as those are pretty much the best beginner farms to do inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies, especially before Astra drops, so you can grind out these guns, grind out the augments real quick before the new map drops. So that way, when it starts, you are 100% OP and are easily going to be able to complete the Easter egg. Now, one thing I do want to say is all 4 of these farms are going to be very, very good as well for you to grind gobblegums. So if you're looking for that, then yes, you can do these till high rounds and you can sit in game for long periods of time, which in turn will give you gobblegums. Pretty much it. Simplified, right? But again, that wraps it up. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. If it did, feel free to leave a like down below. Let me know what you guys think of my gun recommendations. I think they're pretty much the top 3 guns inside of Black Ops 7 right now. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below, and I'll see you in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.